So the NSCC is around the corner. That is in Atlantic City, and that's going to start July 27th and run through July 30th. Wait, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, I believe, is Sunday. So 4 days at the National. There's a preview night on Wednesday. We will be there. We'll be doing free breaks. We got free shirts. There's going to be other stuff announced, so stay tuned on how you can participate in what we're doing at the National. But this is some of the autograph pavilions. So they have a big autograph pavilion that we never seem to be able to get to because we're busy. But there's some early signers. Frank Gore is going to be a first-time signer. Odell Beckham and Floyd Mayweather going to be there on the list as well. So,
wow.
Yeah, which we were talking about off air. We were surprised that he's going there to sign because he's the money team. Why does he need the money? Why does he got to fly out to Atlantic City? So I'm sure a lot of people will be there trying to get Floyd signed gloves.
Oh, hell yeah.
Memorabilia, as known as one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Yeah, it
never lost.
It doesn't seem like an event that he would go to, but hey, that's pretty cool they got him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Atlantic City drew him to the area. Maybe he's tired of Vegas. He's going to try his hand at the Borgata or the Harrah's or Bally's.
Maybe. Wonder how much like Frank Gore would be for an autograph. Got to be $100.
Probably, I would think so. Yeah, I mean, he's top 3 running back of all time. So. Right? Can we say that Frankie's in the top 3 of all time?
I mean, in terms of rushing yards.
I don't know. I mean, he played for how long?
Stats don't lie.
I mean, Emmett Smith played longer.
I mean, I'm not saying I could have put up those type of stats, but I probably would have put up some decent ones
I think
if I played for 22 years.
I will say, how many running backs actually last that long? I think that has to go into consideration for to argue for old Frank. Our good
He's
friend.
no Kevin Barlow. That's it.
Fair enough.
I'm actually bidding on a card. I'm surprised I got to outbid. It's ridiculous. It's a 1-of-1 flawless. It's Roger Craig, Frank Gore, and Garrison Hurst, and it's just like all 49 patches, the 4 patches. And I put a top bid at 1,000, and I already got outbid.
That's what
I
we
got
call
outbid.
That's shill bidding right there.
Well, I did see it posted in a 49er collector room, so I don't know if we're all bidding against each other. So I think I'm out. 1-of-1 flawless, just patch, but it's encased too, so it's one of the encased hits. But literally, probably the 3 best running backs in Niners history, I would say.
With the 49 patch. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it was a really nice looking card. So I was bidding on that. On a side note, who is your favorite running back of all time, Cody?
It's probably
Who's the best?
The best. I'll probably lean Walter Payton as the best.
Like favorite?
Favorite is Frank Gore, but the best, if you had to, it's Walter Payton in my book.
If you had to say the best of all time, what are you saying, Josh Jacobs?
The best of all times, Bo Jackson. My favorite is Marshall Faulk.
Ooh, I get down with that.
Yeah, maybe the Colts one.
Best of all time, Adrian Peterson.
What?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You'll be able to get his autograph. First time signer at the
dude. That guy was Dude, that guy dominated. And honestly, you guys are saying Walter Payton. How many Walter Payton games have you guys watched on TV? Yeah, I mean, we all grew up.
You guys, he said it. Not
we
me.
got YouTube. I can watch it.
Yeah, I mean, Adrian Peterson. We all saw what he did.
Did he win a title?
Year out. Dude, nobody cares about titles.
Which actually, I can't say that because my guy didn't win a title either.
But my
Barry
favorite,
Sanders. Barry Sanders is my favorite.
But my favorite, Steven Jackson.
Those bad Rams years. He was the
Whatever,
only
man. That guy carried.
LaDainian Tomlinson's up there for me too. I was a big LT fan back in the day.
Yeah, I think it'd be Barry Sanders for me, and then maybe Emmett Smith second.
Yeah.
So I think widely regarded, Emmett Smith would be known as the greatest of all time if you had a vote around the world.
If you had to vote based on the yards, yeah, I guess he does have no one has ran for more yards.
He is number 1. So he's got that going for him.
Does he have the most touchdowns too? No,
I don't believe so.
Who has the most touchdowns for running backs?
I'd have to look that up.
But I mean, there was guys who were like Chris Johnson.
Oh,
yeah, a couple of years that were just ridiculous.
Jamal Charles.
I had Jamal Charles on my fantasy team that 2,000-yard year.
Dude. Woo. There was a game I was playing against him, and I think he had like 6 it was against the Raiders. And he was catching. He caught like 3 touchdowns. He ran 3 touchdowns or something.
No, I'm sorry. Why did I think Jamal Charles? I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Jamal Lewis.
Oh yes.
Remember when he had 2,000 yards with the Ravens,
and
then that was it.
Yeah. Jamal Charles, Chris Johnson, those are like the catching running back kind of period where it started to kind of transform into what we have today of guys have to catch the ball.
I think if you're a running back, you almost have to be able to catch the ball out of the backfield, or your team has to have a specialist that's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
Like that.
I would say the only probably modern running back that's a throwback is probably just Derrick Henry. I mean, beyond that, it's all everybody has like 3 running backs. One's a short yard, one's a,
Yeah, the days of like what we would call like an every down back are non-existent. I mean, even Henry, like they have like 3 to 4 running backs on that team that'll get carries.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Autograph Pavilion, there's a big list. You could just type in NSCC into a search engine. What's actually the website of the national?
NSCCshow.com. By the way, here's some I'll throw these guys at you, some notable first-timers that'll be there. Which of these guys you would wait in line for? We got Dick Vermeil, Ed Reed, Adrian Peterson, you mentioned him, Brian Bosworth. First time. The Boz will be there.
I swear he's been there before, but guess
it
not.
feels when I saw first timer, I went, that can't be right. The Boz, although I feel like he's appeared in movies lately. Like he's kind of had a second wind as an actor.
He's definitely signed at other TriStar shows, so just not this one apparently.
Right. Floyd Mayweather is mentioned. Paul Pierce, Odell Beckham. We were talking before. I can't remember. I was just thinking like. An active player being there is interesting, but I know, Dan, you were saying he's hurt.
Yeah, he won't be ready to play until November. So
yeah, but very seldom that you get a guy who is probably going to play actual games at this event, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Chuck Liddell, UFC, Dan Marino, his first time, and Michael Vick will also be there.
Got to go get some isotoner gloves signed by Dan Marino.
Absolutely.
I know who's gonna need some security at in Atlantic City.
Who?
From some folks.
Oh, Mike Vick?
Number 7.
Never forget. I think Dan Marino would be a cool autograph meet and greet there. And Joe Montana's going to be there, but not his first time.
Yeah. That would be cool to get Dan. Do they allow you to like if you of course if you get out of you get something signed, you got to get back in line for another person, but do they allow you to get multiple autographs on like the same item?
That's what I was thinking. It'd be cool to have a Dan Marino, Joe Montana. There's probably some cards that are unsigned of both of them on the same card, right?
Yeah,
that would be cool. I don't know. I know each guy has his own like set of rules. Some people don't sign certain things. Some people don't do inscriptions.
I'm sure they'll tell you there at the event.
Yeah, and I think there is, as the event gets closer, prices are posted. And like I said, I wish I had more advice for people willing to do this, but I've never done it, so I don't have advice to really give you guys. I know if you get the certain levels of the VIP, maybe you have to wait in a shorter line, so if that's something you want to save time in.
I would say that be patient and get ready to wait in lines if you're going for the Autograph Pavilion. Because, I mean, we've walked by it, and it's usually pretty intense.
Yeah, it's pretty packed. But, yeah, I mean, you could find out what you can bring. Like I said, certain guys won't accept certain things. I know it was like – I can't remember the player. There was a player recently that would refuse to sign, like, a tagline that he's known for. Like, God, I can't remember. I know Buckner was signing the under-the-leg photo, and I think he doesn't sign it. Not that he's there, but he was signing those.
I think Bill Buckner, didn't he pass away?
Yeah, Billy Buckner no longer with us.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Sadly known for that play when he actually had a really good career.
But I think for a long time, getting back to your story, yeah, he wouldn't sign that photo. But I think later on he ended up signing it with, I think it's Mookie Wilson, who basically ended up getting the hit, and they both you could see it. There's photos probably on eBay where both of them have signed it.
Oh, you know what it is now? I remembered. Randy Johnson will not put the big unit on anything signed anymore.
Huh.
So
I thought you were going to say Randy Johnson won't sign a picture of the bird exploding.
He won't do that either.
What?
Yeah, he won't sign those photos.
Come on.
Because they were having a signing somewhere, and it came on my Facebook, and it was like, he will not sign the big unit, and he will not sign bird photos. So.
What about just a picture of a bird?
Wait a minute. So I've got. Let me find that card. There it is. You telling me he won't sign that?
Yeah.
Will he sign that?
Probably not.
I
know that would be a cool piece to have, right?
Yeah.